From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, it's Brady. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Dominated, boy, dominated.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check 31, check 31. Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go, here we go. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Sugar.
On play action, now Brady. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Levante David buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Wide. Let me too.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Right here.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. after the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Let's go one more.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Darius Slayton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Ricky. Check. Fresno. Let's go. Hey, well, Mike 34. Here we go. Check 99.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Bengals at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were losers their last time out, trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home, but sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yardage you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Mike 34. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Switch. Check 37.
11,
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
12.
Now a handoff up the middle. Elam, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Come on, ready? Mike, 44. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. These two teams all tied after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, 75 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
11.
57's the mic.
And they go play action now. Burrow. It's caught by Hooper. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Now Joe Mixon. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Back to Mixon on first down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Burrow on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
On one, ready?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34. Watch the pass.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
They'll give it to Mixon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Here we go.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try for Mixon. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Third and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Mixon. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
Here we go.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. 180. Raise up.
They run for it with Mixon. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Back near his goal line, here's Brady. He'll buy some time right. Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point attempt here still to come. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Colts 28, Bengals 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
2nd and 2.
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Again, it's Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
180. 11, Thomas.
They go play action with Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Fielded just inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a play fake. Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Taylor. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Now Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Colts are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now Burrow on first down.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the... football as he dives to the ground. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
But partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. But let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 19.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
11.
Mike 34, Mike 34.
Now it's Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase,
a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. McPherson now for the extra point.
It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Colts 35, Bengals 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Let's go.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Brady now on 1st down. That ball caught by Campbell. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
11.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow, it'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mixon up the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 7. Burrow, throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Now it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Come on, ready? He's coming. Check him. All day, every day, any day.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals trying, but it doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
flush to his right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
4 down, 4 down. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Goal 50.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. That ball caught by Slayton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
No, 66. Check right. Watch 55. Watch QB.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Airing one out for Boyd. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Boyd, 63 yards.
And the Colts have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Check in. Come on. Check nickel. 11 MT. Let's go, hey. Well, Mike 34.
Play action. It's Burrow. He sets to fire deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now, let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown Colts. Paris Campbell, an even 90 yards. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to Mixon on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Dancing to his left. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
11, 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pass complete on the crossing route. This is Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
Here we go.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
11.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff, Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. First down.
To throw, it's Brady. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Rush in.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Branson.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Wait, that wide, 80. Watch the run. They're running it. Shift. Watch the shift.
Brady now to throw. He's got a man. Complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Brady to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Darius Slayton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And Parker, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Move. 4 down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. DJ Reader. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Under 10, 10, slam.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. In motion right here, Boyd. Brady going to look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Focus, defense, focus. Rip. 51 the mic, boys. 51. Check.
Now Brady.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point attempt to follow here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
69, Bengals 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That good for 19 on a first down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other. Game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that